the Mississippi River. And we are nearly...
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. The offensive rebound. Passes it to Ball. Now Holiday, clock at 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Now here's Fultz. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And how about the intensity that Fultz is bringing? Doesn't back down from the challenge, steps up and delivers even while being hit.
Now here's Ball. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Williamson looking it over.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Williamson. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Ingram finds Favors. Can't hit from in close.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fultz with the ball. Favors picks him up. Gordon kicks to Fultz. 5 on the clock. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Holiday. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Great D that time from Vucevic. Fournier passes to Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fultz has got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there. And that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Outside Ball. Pass to Favors. Shoots over Vucevic. New Orleans moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at Zion's agility. He makes a tricky adjustment to get the shot off.
This is his first free throw of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Williamson in the post. He's against Gordon. Williamson in the post. Defended by Gordon. Now here's Williamson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Augustine looking around. The dish now to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Bamba. And it's Augustine in at the point guard position. And a deep three from Redick. And Bamba pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Augustine, that's good.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
And there's the pass to Melly. Redick for three. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Out to the right wing. Carter-Williams dishes to Bamba. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
Here's Hayes. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Bamba's shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from three. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Here's Vucevic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now Carter-Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ross against Ingram. Stolen by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Hart. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a sitter who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Holiday attacking. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got his first 2 points.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And here is Carter-Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
1:41 left to play here in the half. Here's Hayes. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Lobbed up there for Isaac.
Michael Carter-Williams is showing you what he can do with the pass. An excellent facilitator.
Pelicans trail by 8. Out left to the wing. Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Here's Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Magic, Gordon comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Fultz gets it to go.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. The 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Oh, and this is why so many people are high on Fultz. That wasn't a petty. That wasn't a Manny. That was a facial.
Ball, the pass to Favors. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
On the wing, Isaac. The shot from 20 feet away. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And good at choosing when to shoot. Isaac inserting himself into the offense at the right time.
Hart. Oh, throws the buzzer-beating dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A tremendous start for Markelle Fultz. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, what's your take on... And that should do it with the second...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Magic leading by 8. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. New Orleans moving it around. Ball, the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Fultz with the ball. He's got 12. Vucevic trying to get open. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 14 points for the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've held a 12-point lead early. And the turnover again by Orlando. So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Redick comes in for Ingram, and it's Jackson in for Ball. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Holiday gets the bucket.
Right there you see Holiday's toughness. Gets hit, able to maintain body control, finishes the play.
It's Fournier on the wing. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Knocked away. And Augustine with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Redick. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Ross in for Jonathan Isaac. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. 6 to shoot. Redick for 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Passes to Melly. Redick against Ross. Now here's Redick. He's tightly guarded. They need this over Ross. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As a defender, the last thing you want to do is send a shooter like J.J. Redick to the free throw line.
Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. James Ennis, he'll check in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. Fultz kicks to Ennis. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Hart, and he goes in for the dunk.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And the speed of Fultz is leap. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
The shot by Redick, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Bamba against Redick. Here's Okafor. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target. And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. Here's Vucevic. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Hart. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Fultz the pass to Ross. From deep. That shot off the mark. Ingram attacking. Again, the Pelicans score.
With those long steps, it takes Ingram very few dribbles to get to where he wants to go.
And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's ball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes.
At the line for 2.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Magic leading by 9. Gordon finds Fournier. Shoots over Ball. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Can't fall for this. Once Zion has you jumping, the rest is easy.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Well, Orlando shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Fultz. Feeds it to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. Just 5 on the clock. Up again, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Fultz looking around. Isaac against Ingram. Isaac goes in, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight. Williamson finds Ball. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando leading by 7. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Here's Fultz. The feed now to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Williamson against Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Favors. Right side, Ball. No good there. And Orlando will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick for 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Isaac with the steal. And it's Gordon penetrating. Misses from short range. Pelicans trail by 9. Out to Ingram. To the paint. Isaac with the steal. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross is checked in for Fournier. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now here's Fultz. There's the pass to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. Pelicans with the rebound. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Holiday, and the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Ross passes to Gordon. Here's Fultz. Now Isaac tries from 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Williamson. Money!
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Fultz against Ball. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Dishes it to Ross. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Williamson with it, now guarded by Vucevic.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
At the top of the key, Gordon kicks it to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Ross dishes to Fultz. He feeds it to Gordon. Ross with a wide open look. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this. The always busy and popular East. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Love. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Shooting one. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Passes it to Drummond. He kicks it to Garland. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Now here's Fultz. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Vucevic finds Isaac. Clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Now here's Garland. Osman the pass to Drummond. Isaac with the steal. And it's Gordon penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland, picks one up.
You know, this is the problem Gordon poses for defenses, guys. I mean, very dangerous and athletic on these drives.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Shot, high post. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's blocked. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Good.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Here's Osman. Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Gordon. Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Isaac passes to Fultz. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Lets it go from 14. And Isaac stays with it.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Nance. Back to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. Augustine passes to Ross. From deep. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Pass to Windler. Thompson right side. He feeds it to Porter. Back to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Porter.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Augustine with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. 5 to shoot. Garland dishes to Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Ross. Here's Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Off target with his 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Garland with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Augustine kicks to Ennis. And Thompson sends it back. And they get it back. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
So another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Magic. Vucevic, he's checked in for Augustine. And the pass to Windler. Porter dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Windler, the pass to Thompson. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you've got to know where Bamba is at all times, especially when the break is on and he's running the floor.
Thompson, high post. Thompson is doubled. Porter in the corner. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Sexton's shot is good. Orlando trailing here. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Porter. And the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here is Carter Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bamba trying to break free. Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Porter. They get it back. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ennis. Fournier comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. Inside. Drummond working against Vucevic. And that one's good. Drummond.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Now Fultz. Bamba. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Love dishes to Porter. Back to Love. Here's Drummond. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Isaac goes in. That evens the score.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
Passes it to Porter. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Drummond passes to Osman. Bamba against Love. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Drummond kicks to Porter. Pass to Sexton. And there it is for him. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Now here's Fultz. Bamba passes to Isaac. From 13, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our... The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. And...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3. Isaac outside. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Osman. Now Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his second bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Isaac, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Outside Fournier. He dishes it to Gordon. The pass to Vucevic. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
So for the Magic, Ross is checked in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Windler, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw missing. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. There's the dish to Gordon. Back to Augustine. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Ross has got 6 points.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. The Magic trail by 4. Ross on the wing. Fires the 3. Ball's knocked loose. Now here is Augustine. D right on him. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Pass to Windler. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now here's Garland. Headed by Augustine. And Thompson gets it to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Porter. Goes back up. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ross on the wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Windler. Porter passes to Garland. Down low. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Kicks it to Carter-Williams. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. James Ennis, he'll check in for Michael Carter-Williams.
James Ennis.
Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Gordon. It's stolen by Nance. Garland with it. It's Porter. It's out the key. Knocks it loose. Augustine with the steal. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland ahead, leading by 4. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Sexton dishes to Garland. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
A putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Boy, established his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
To the left side wing. Love the pass to Drummond. Here's Gordon. Fournier finds Fultz. And it's all evened up.
And, you know, Fultz has great control on these floaters. Not an easy shot, but he makes it look easy.
Pass to Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Six to shoot. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. One-on-one fast break. Here's Fournier. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Magic lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Here's Sexton. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you. Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Out to the wing. Now the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Outside, Sexton. The shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Fournier pass to Gordon. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the Magic score.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Out to the right wing. Passes to Sexton. Back to Osman. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-1 run right now. Here's Fultz. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Embracing the spotlight, Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Fultz. They double him with Love. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Ross in the corner. Wide open. And he swishes it right through. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Drummond finds Love. For the three. That shot off. Ross with a wide open look. And the three ball is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win. and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Passes it to Vucevic. Now here's Isaac. Clock at 6. And Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Now here's Brooks. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Fultz against Morant. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
With agile hands and precise timing, Brooks gets the fast break started with a quality defensive effort.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Fultz against Morant. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. The putback. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Morant against Fultz. Winslow the pass to Morant. Got a piece of it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 6.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Back to Fournier. Pass to Gordon. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Now Morant. He's got 6. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
The Magic trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by Orlando. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Isaac. Pass to Gordon. Kicks it to Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Guarded by Morant. The pass to Isaac. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Morant against Fultz. He kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier's shot is off.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Pass to Brooks. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. The feed to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Augustine passes to Gordon. The shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Clark outside. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Good on both.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Clark. Augustine grabs the board. The Magic trail by 8. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They swipe it. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Carter Williams. Right side, Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And the shot goes in. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Carter Williams against Jones. And the jam by Ross.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Pass to Gutterich. Here's Melton. Shot clock at 6. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. That one's not going to go.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that shouldn't be easy.
To the right side. Anderson right side. Misses off the left iron. The Magic trail by 7. Lob pass to Gordon. It's Clark with the rebound. Stolen by Gordon. And Jones sends it back. Now here's Anderson. No points in the game yet for him. They get a hand on it to the inside. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Bamba. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And even though Bamba needs to add a lot of strength, he does have the body control to convert through contact.
Clark inside. He's against Bamba. Clark kicks to Anderson. 4 on the clock. It's tipped, and Memphis turns it over again.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fournier for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by Fultz. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. And that one hits back iron. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Fournier. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Fournier's got his first basket.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. He dishes it to Anderson. To stop the drought. Yes, that goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Oh, man, the coaching staff wants Anderson to be aggressive. They know he can hit this shot when he's given a chance.
Now, here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Melton, headed by Augustine. Melton passes to Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. Over Fultz. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
The length of Fultz really bothers shooters. Good at using it.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace. And Shaq, a team that used to be... And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in its small forward. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And stolen by Gordon.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Morant, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fultz. The pass to Clark. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Morant drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. Picked his pocket. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. Morant with it. He's got 12. Back to Anderson. Clark outside. 5 to shoot. Allen passes to Jackson. Second chance shot. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Ennis. Knocked loose. Augustine with the steal. Here's Bamba. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And they double up Morant. On the wing, Winslow. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Winslow. Jackson's got his second basket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Augustine passes to Bamba. And the turnover again by Orlando. For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Memphis leading by 4. Morant scanning the floor. Here's Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got 6.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Fultz, he's checked in for Augustine.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Vucevic with the block, and he's able to get it back. Fournier against Winslow. Allen outside, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Fournier against Winslow. Outside Fournier. And Clark over to help. To stop the run. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
He has to keep draining it from deep. When Fultz is locked in from there, it helps his confidence.
Passes it to Allen. Back to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Memphis leading by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Tyus Jones out there with Brooks. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Dishes it to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Jones the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
He uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Fultz against Jones. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Outside Jackson. There's the dish to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Fournier. Inside, here's Fultz. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Brooks. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Down low. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. Pass to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Just 3 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Evan Fournier.
Oh, look, he moves around the court well for a big man. Valanciunas, he's showing off his ability.
Valanciunas hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Brooks against Fournier. Kicks to Fultz. Here's the lob to Fournier.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
And here's Jones. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jones. Beyond the arc. Winslow against Isaac. Winslow kicks to Jones. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Jones over to help. Brooks against Fournier. Gordon trying to break loose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas, and that one falls for Fournier. Jackson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And so Fournier nails both of them. Now Brooks. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Valanciunas now atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. He gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
He's such an effective scorer. Brooks knows when he should look to capitalize from this area.
Here's Fournier. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Jones, the pass to Anderson. All sorts of time. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Feeds to Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Anderson, and it's Morant in for Jones. The Magic trail by 9. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic, right wing. Here's Fultz. Now the feed to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fournier against Clark. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Morant against Fultz. Morant outside. Brooks the pass to Morant. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. High post Vucevic. Lobbed up there for Isaac.
And good at choosing when to shoot. Isaac inserting himself into the offense at the right time.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Brooks. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. The shot comes out. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Outside Holiday. Nice D from Fournier.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Favors can't get it to go. Fultz against Ball. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there. And that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Ball dishes to Favors. Ball the pass to Favors. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And the layup falls.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Here's Fultz. Derek Favors making his last shot. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here's Holiday. And good that time. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
To the paint, here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Now, here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Ross, who's checked in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball. He knows what's expected of him and how he can help contribute to wins.
Hart, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Augustine. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Isaac. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Jackson passes to Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 9-point game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Orlando making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Okafor. And stolen by Gordon. To the middle. It's tipped. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Hart. That three off the mark. Orlando leading by 13. Gordon kicks to Ross. Shoots over Redick. That's tipped. And now the Pelicans on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Hart, that's good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Carter-Williams and the pass to Gordon. Here's Bamba. Gordon trying to break loose. Bamba's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 11. Hart the pass to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Magic lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis in at the three slot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender, long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Ingram. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Williamson finds ball. Williamson left side. And stolen by Gordon. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Leaps for it. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely. Right side, Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Josh Hart. Outside, ball. New Orleans moving it around. And they get it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Ingram left side. Basket counts.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Gordon. Down low. Here's Vucevic. No good. Shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Ingram, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Ross is checked in for Gordon. New Orleans also making some changes. Melly is checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Ross. And he banks in the layup. Ross has got 5 now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Holiday against Fultz. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. And he gets it to go. He's got 10.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 16-3 run. Here's Isaac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
And both free throws good for Isaac. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Outside Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Evan Fournier is checked in for the Magic. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Fultz. Takes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday left side. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier gets a wide open look, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided Markelle Fultz was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce back. And that'll about do it as we get...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. 7-4 now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. The drive-by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Fournier in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williamson in the post. He's against Gordon. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Fournier against Holiday. Nice D from Fournier. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Fultz kicks to Fournier. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Fultz. He's got 14. Pass to Vucevic. A 3 ball. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Fultz. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Williamson on the follow.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Here's Fultz. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And New Orleans also making a change. Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Ball dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Now Carter Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Hart. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So for the Magic, Terrence Ross comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
And he comes up with the deuce. Redick's got his first points in this one.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Misses the three. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Magic leading by 22. Ross passes to Carter Williams. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson passes to Okafor. New Orleans moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Safety move and finished off by Okafor.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Holiday. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Fournier in at the small forward spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. The 3. They get it back. Can't hit that one. Pelican shooting not great. 40% for the game. Holiday looking over the floor. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Redick. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Gordon. Outside Fournier.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first free throw is good.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And then for New Orleans, Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now the pass to Gordon. Fultz against Holiday, and stolen by Favors. Over in the corner, Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Outside Holiday. Williamson in the post. Defended by Gordon.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. He's going to draw some fouls.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Fultz. Ross in the corner. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Fultz with the ball. Passes it to Isaac. Kicks to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Orlando.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Aaron Gordon.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And that one's good by Favors.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Stolen by Ball. It's tipped. Holiday finds Williamson. The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice D. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
For three, Ross. The shot missing. Isaac against Holiday. Ingram right side. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean,
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Osman the pass to Garland. Love dishes to Drummond. Isaac with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the basket by Gordon. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Sexton slams it in.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the contest. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here's Fultz. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
To the wing right side. There's Garland. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fournier against Sexton. Offensive rebound. And Vucevic throws it down.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Love the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Garland with it, and there's the pass to Love. 5 on the clock. Tips it. Here's Drummond, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Fournier. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
Now Garland. Love kicks to Garland. Back to Love. Sexton against Fultz. And the call will be against Fournier. That's foul number 2 for him. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Augustine from outside. That one no good. Nice D from Sexton. And he lays it straight in. Sexton's got 5.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Ross in the corner for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Porter against Isaac. Love the pass to Drummond. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bounce pass from Augustine. Ross dishes to Vucevic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
There's the feed to Drummond. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now here's Carter Williams. With 1 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Carter Williams hits them both. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Vucevic. Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Carter Williams, and it's Ross in at the 2. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Carter Williams. Vucevic finds Carter Williams. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Porter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Ross on the wing. Corner shot. Kept alive Orlando. Lets it go from deep. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
Boy, there aren't many who can finish better at the rim on the move than Terrence Ross. How about the finish?
Sexton the pass to Nance. Over to the wing. Cleveland moving it around. Vucevic against Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 4. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Here's Carter Williams. Here's Vucevic. Sexton grabs the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play! And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 11. Carter Williams with it, picked up by Thompson. Vucevic against Sexton. Bamba trying to break free. Count the basket. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Pass to Windler. Now, here's Thompson. And Bamba pulls it down. 1:56 left in the first half. Ross passes to Vucevic. It's stolen by Nance. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
First one falls for him. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so he hits both. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. That one drops for him.
Well, this is the kind of thing that will help that shooting percentage. Fournier in the high percentage area.
Pass to Drummond. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Inside, stolen by Gordon. Here's Fournier. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And stolen by Drummond. There's Garland. And he can't bank that one in. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Fournier passes to Augustine. Great D that time from Love. For Cleveland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Well, Orlando shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused.
Well, what you love about Aaron Gordon, he's got strength, athleticism, and a high motor. This guy can make tough shots.
For Orlando, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The Cavaliers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Passes to Garland. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trail by 7. The pass to Fournier. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And here is Garland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Is he's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
And so it's Cleveland. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. And that'll...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Well, not to be dissuaded by the traffic. He takes it right through the contact. Evan Fournier doing work.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league. And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
To the wing on the left. Osman kicks to Garland. Kicks it out to Love. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Thompson against Fournier. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. An embedded LU jam.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Fournier. One-on-one fast break. Fultz, no good. Cavaliers leading, and they're moving it up. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I'll tell you, the activity of Aaron Gordon looking aggressively to take his opportunities offensively. That is really nice stuff.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's good. That's 7 points for Darius Garland.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Fournier. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the wing right side. Thompson in the post. Vucevic defending. Rebound by the Magic. Gordon inside. Nance on him. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Isaac outside. Back to Fournier. Takes the 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
On the wing, Nance. Pass to Garland. Nance against Gordon. And Garland has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Nance passes to Windler. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Gordon. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And B.J. Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. To the inside, Bamba. And that's collected by Love.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. 32 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Augustine dishes to Bamba. No good on that one. Good D by Drummond. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Ennis in the corner. Fires from the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. For the lead. Doesn't go for him.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got.
Three quarters of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Vucevic checked in for Bamba, and that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Outside Fournier. Nice D from Porter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Magic shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And there's Fultz on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Garland with it. Porter against Fultz. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Now Fultz. Left side Gordon. Wallace with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Porter. A putback. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ross. Shoots over Garland. No good from Ross. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Garland. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's 11 points for Darius Garland.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Lock at 6. The Magic again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Sinks that one from the post.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Love outside. Pass to Drummond. Back to Love. Outside, Sexton. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Fultz. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Fournier. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, the seasoned pro, no letting the defense impede his progress in a clutch moment. Nice.
To the left wing. Love finds Sexton. Gordon trying to break loose. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Fournier. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Love up top, defended by Gordon. Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. Drummond passes to Garland. Over Fultz. Garland, no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gordon. It falls!
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
Porter in the corner. Sexton deciding where to go with it.
Good! Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Deep two from Ross. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. Brooks finds Morant. Jackson with it, just 4 to shoot. Passes it to Winslow. Trying to find Valanciunas, gets it to him. Morant against Fultz. Here's Jackson. Knocks down the 10-footer. Jackson's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Grizzlies.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Fultz looking around. And finished off by Fultz.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Inside, here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
It's Fournier on the wing. 3-pointer. They get it again. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Morant against Fultz. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon up on top. Guarded by Morant. Fournier gets a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis leading. Morant looking around. Dishes to Valanciunas. Fultz against Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Unloads from 9, and the shot is long. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando, and it's Gordon finishing it off. There's 1:40 left in the first. Morant outside. Connects on the open J. Morant's got 6 points.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Winslow. Morant outside. Poked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. Stolen by Winslow. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
To the paint, here's Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here is Augustine. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Vucevic with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Augustine against Jones. Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Ross. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Clark. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Magic out in front. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, Vucevic is out there with Bamba. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the shooting guard position. Here's Gutteridge. Anderson passes to Gutteridge. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clark. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic leading by 6. Here's Ross. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Deep 2 from Ross. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jones looking for an opening. Anderson outside. There's the pass to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hit the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Kyle Anderson. Morant dishes to Jackson. That one, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Here's Isaac. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Bamba. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Fournier against Brooks. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Morant at the elbow. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Morant against Fultz. Up top, Fournier. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant outside. Will it go? Kicks to Jackson. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas against Gordon. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. And Memphis turns it over again. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Passes it to Isaac. Gordon trying to break loose. Isaac misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Ross is checked in for Orlando. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutteridge is checked in. Here's Morant. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando leading by 12. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
Gordon with the defensive effort.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ennis, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Memphis also making a switch. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Magic.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Jones. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Jones. He kicks it to Winslow. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were never able to get the lead above 4. The second quarter. And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Back to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Orlando making some changes. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant. Carter Williams with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Bamba. Valanciunas grabs the board.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Isaac. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Pass to Melton. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in. Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Clark. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Melton. Carter Williams covering. Here's Anderson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Inside. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fournier. Gordon's got 8 points.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Melton passes to Valanciunas, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Bamba finds Carter Williams. Now Bamba. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Ennis comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. And Anderson has it in the corner. He dishes it to Valanciunas. And yes, it's good. He has 6.
And Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
1:49 left to play in the third. Vucevic against Valanciunas. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closer. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Magic shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Here's Gutteridge, headed by Augustine. Back to Clark. And Winslow now top of the key. Pass to Anderson. Over Ennis. Anderson's shot is off. Magic leading by 17. Ross kicks to Vucevic. And 1:01 left in the third. Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Ennis, and it's Fultz in for Augustine. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Right side Jones. Outside for Jackson. Back to Anderson. To the paint. Winslow. And it's sent back by Isaac. Ross on the wing. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. For 3, Fournier traps in the tray.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Good on the triple.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
It's Morant with the drive.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Fournier with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Kem Birch comes in for Isaac. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Memphis also making some changes. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Jackson. Josh Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. For 3, Fournier, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Zhang, the pass to Melton. Zhang with the ball. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. To the middle. It's deflected. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Back to Fournier. The three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it. That's 12 points for Ja Morant.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Morant comes with the double team. Here's Birch. Grizzlies with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bamba against Morant. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Magic making a change here. Owundu's checked in. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Grayson Allen comes in for John Morant. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. 1:31 left in the game. Bamba's shot is off. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Evan Fournier.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And it's a one-do missing. Memphis with the ball. Now the pass to Allen. Clark outside. The tray. That shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Aminu, the pass to Bamba. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Nobody near Allen. No good with the triple. Carter Williams with it. Wandu passes to Bamba. Here's Carter Williams off on that one. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for